Hey everybody, it's BJX the Builder, and today I'm going to show you how I 3D printed this using AI. Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of the AI 3D printing. So now we're going to actually print our object, and I'll show you to do that in Fusion 360. First, we're going to start by inserting the mesh. So we can edit the part however we want to. So I'll take the file, the STL file that I created, insert that mesh into Fusion 360. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to have to reduce the mesh. There's a lot of triangles, and that sometimes can make everything just a lot harder to process. It does make it finer. For this, you don't really have to, but I think it's sometimes better to reduce the mesh so your computer isn't running slow. So we want to select everything, turn on, let's see, we'll select tolerance. That should be the best for the minimum amount of faces we need without having to change the shape too much. So we'll just play around with it. You can hit preview to let you see like what the actual shape of everything looks like. You see now where like as I'm pulling it, you can see it get like a little worse, better. So you're just gonna have to like play around with just reducing it, making sure it has the right shape. Like as you go around, you see it's a little lumpy, but we can play around with it and it's just a 3D print. Like right here, it's smooth. It's pretty smooth. I can go a little bit less and whatever, but right about here, I think is pretty good. Way less faces than what it started out with, but it's still holding that circular shape. So we're gonna hit OK. And then what we're gonna do now is turn this around so you guys can see it. Yeah, so now you see it's a little off. It's not horrible. And then now that's a remesh. So you could remesh it. We just reduced it for this video. So I'm just gonna show y'all how to remesh real quick actually. So we'll just adjust this number to 0.2 and we'll just play around with the shape and everything to see how this goes. So as you can see, playing around with it, you can see how the shape changes a little bit more geometrically correct. Just for the purpose of this, I might just have it looking a little funky, just so you can see how to play around with stuff in the future. I can show you guys later how to make stuff really more clear, just for 3D printing wise. Okay, so for the next step, we're going to convert our mesh to a solid, so that way we can actually edit the part. This will allow you to make the changes that you need to edit anything that you want to bring in, whether it's a file you found online or something that you want to make from AI 3D printing. So yeah, it's super easy. You just select everything. Sometimes you can go on the left and select the body, or you can just highlight it all. And then after that, we'll just create something real fast. I'll speed through it, but you guys can see. I'll just make a simple base for this to stand up on. So yeah, basically this is it. This is the stand I made for the Pokeball. As you can see, it came out pretty good. Joined the points to it so that it can be bended together. So yeah, I'll end up dropping this file, saving it, and transporting this into my slicer program, and then being able to print this as a G code. So I'll show y'all how to do that as well. Yeah, so you go to File, Export. Then you can go to STL, you scroll down. Okay, so now we have it in the slicer. As you can see, I didn't really check up on the height of anything, but you can play around with the scaling feature and rotate it to the orientation you want best suited for printing. And for me, I want to have it up vertical 90 degrees, so that way it's not having to have support on the circle and keep most of the relevant shape. And I don't think I'll end up needing supports on this, but we'll generate them and see how that goes.